challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
This is my incredibly amazing wife, Fiance.
And this is my splendidly spectacular husband, Fiance. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to Ask the Ma'ats. You are watching us either on our YouTube channel or at the letter B, intentional.com. Either way, welcome. We are the Ma'ats. We are married. And what do? We give you our opinions. We give you our advice. We answer your questions. And we always keep it 100% real. So we're going to do that right here, right now. All right, we got a question, and I'm going to kind of summarize it as I go along. And we, of course, want to know what everybody thinks about this. All right, here we go. A young lady says, I just watched some of your videos and really appreciate your honest opinion on things. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyways, here it is. Me and my fiance have lived together for a year now, been engaged for a couple of months. I'm in school getting my master's degree. He has a BA and is now working, and he started talking about going to grad school sometime soon. My issue is, if he does, we would be in 2 different cities or states, I guess possibly. And I had a long distance relationship before, and I know and understand all the work it takes. And in her former relationship, she thought everything was going great, but the guy out of the blue broke up with her one day after dating for 6 months. And she was just taken for, by surprise with that. Yeah. So with her fiance now, she says she's really worried and torn because she doesn't think that he really understands fully how tough long distance relationships are. She doesn't want to be selfish and force him to stay here or wait for her to be done with school. She doesn't know what to do, but she's scared, especially since they had some trust issues in the past some years ago when he was flirting with another girl. They've been together for 4 years, though. And so she wants to know, what do I do? All right, sis, I want to just make it real plain for you. Are you listening? Are you focused? Look at me. The primary issue here is your sense of security. It's not where you live, where he lives, if you're in the same city or in different cities, if he's in school or out of school. It really doesn't have anything to do with those variables. Those are the details that we get caught up in life, in our situation, and we project our underlying core issue that we have onto the circumstances of our lives. But what we don't realize and understand is that if there was another set of circumstances, you'd probably still be projecting that insecurity issue onto those circumstances. So I'm saying that to you because I want you to understand that this is really about your level of trust with him. And you're feeling, unsure about your place with him. Because either you're in it and you're with him and he got you and you got him, or you don't. Yeah. Long distance, it does add other stressors. It does, but it shouldn't necessarily make you feel insecure. Either you do already or you don't already feel insecure. And I think that's what you really, need to really focus on and address within yourself, is this sense of insecurity that you have about your place with him in the first place.
Yeah, because it sounds to me like you're comfortable with being comfortable. You're comfortable with where your relationship is now, being as though you're able to reach out and touch him. But the reality is that you can also be comfortable in the midst of the uncomfortability of a long-distance relationship. So if you're secure within yourself, if you're secure within a relationship, and if you know that your man is for you, about you, has got you, then the reality is that despite the uncomfortability of some distance being between you all, you feel comfort in knowing that my man is for me. My man is down for me. My man got me.
Yeah. Now she does say that there are some trust issues that she has because some years ago he was flirting with another girl. I had to be real. I mean, everybody experiences things differently, but if he was just flirting with another girl, like, let that go. For real, just make a decision and let it go. That's just my personal opinion.
Well, I mean, what I say about that, though, it depends on the extent
to
which he was flirting.
It does.
And then also, what has he done since the time that he was flirting?
Well, I'm assuming that's all there is, so you ain't putting no other stuff up in here, but, I could be wrong, but I'm just going, based off of what you have put
now,
here.
If that is all that there was, what has he been doing since that time period to help restore the trust that might have been broken in a relationship? And if he's been doing what's necessary for you to look at him and say, my baby is on track, then it then becomes your responsibility to let your guard down and say, he's stepping up to the plate, now it's my turn to step up to the plate as well.
Last but not least, you say that y'all are engaged. So if you're engaged, when you are engaged with someone, you should be planning for your life together. Some folks just get engaged and they be like, we're engaged. When's the date? Oh, we just engaged.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Either you're engaged and you are moving along a path, even if you say 2 years, you know, we're going to get married, but you know what the plan is.
Yeah.
Either you're doing it for real or you're not. If you're going to get engaged and just be engaged, don't get engaged yet. You ain't ready to be married. The point of engagement is to get you to marriage. So I'm saying all of that to say, you need to have a plan. Y'all need to be talking about that. You need to be talking about, when is our marriage going to happen? When is the wedding going to happen? How are we going to plan our lives to accommodate this new level that we're going to? Lastly, I know I just said lastly, but this is for real lastly. Lastly, you need to really put this on the table with him. He needs to know how you feel. If he knows that you have some issues around, you know, insecurity or not sure, you know, you're not sure where your place is with him or what have you, then that'll make things much easier, hopefully, because he'll be able to meet you at your point of need.
And once you put that thing on the table, you all both can decide what's best for the relationship. Not what's best for you, what's best for him, but what's best for the relationship, since you all are planning this life together.
Well, we hope this has been of help to you. We want to hear what y'all think out there. As always, stop playing and start pushing.